Hey YouTube, I figure it's about that time again to make an update. Uh, Monday was 6 months on T, and um, yeah, that's really cool. And I can't believe it's been that long. So, I am making a video. Um, Changes. Obviously, my voice is really a lot deeper. I'm actually, I think today was the first time I passed as male on the phone, which was really cool. Because it was somebody I didn't know, and I've talked to him. I was ordering a projector for work, and I had to talk to this dude a couple times, and over the last week, and he was like, kept saying, "You're the man, you're the man." And I'm like, "Yeah." That's really exciting because usually they're like, "Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. You are a lady." Um, so there's that, and muscle mass is ridiculously different. A lot more recently, I think. I've been doing like 20 pull-ups a day, I think, around there. I'm kind of lazy about it, so it's not every day, but like I got some actual like definition. Like I don't know. Uh, that part is kind of exciting, but yeah. Oh, I'm not in the camera. Urgh. Um, so there's that, and I have like neck muscles, which is interesting. So my collarbones are sticking out a lot more. Um, I have belly hair. I don't know if you can see. Maybe you can't, but it's there, and lint gets all up in my belly button. Like, you need to know that. My thighs are really hairy, but they're getting like more hairy in my arms. You can't really tell on my arms. I'm getting like sideburny things and awkward pubic chin hairs, which is kind of cool. So I'm shaving those off so I don't look like a creeper. What else? Uh, I finally came out to my dad and my grandmother just this week because I'm going to be seeing them next week. I got the okay from my boss to go home for 4 days. That was all I could manage, but yeah, I'm taking what I can get right now. So my grandmother was like, "Yeah, I kind of figured, and as long as you dress nice, it's okay." She was more concerned about what I was wearing than my presentation as a whole, and maybe she didn't understand completely, but that's, like, she was really chill with it, actually, which is funny because she's a little old Southern lady who has all these little old Southern values like most of my family does, and yeah, so that was kind of cool. And I told my dad yesterday, and he was really sick, like a cold or something. He probably had a fever, and he said he also figured, but he said, "Well, whatever makes you happy," and I'm not sure if it really sunk in. He didn't say much. He's a man of few words already, but like he really didn't say much. He was like, "Oh," and so I'm gonna talk to him when I see him on Monday, I think. Oh yeah, my shoulders are a bit broader, says my roomies, and my clothing gets kind of unhappy. Like, I can't wear little boy shirts that much anymore. So I had a lot of mama drama in the past couple of weeks. Um, like, or I originally my mom was gonna pay for me to come back home, like for a Christmas present she had offered, and when I found out I could come home, um, I called her and I was like, Mom, I'm coming home. Aren't you excited? And she was like, No. She basically like revoked her offer and said that she didn't want my family to see me, and she didn't want to see me, and she said a lot of really fucked up stuff, and that hurt, that really fucking hurt, and I don't know. It was a lot of that back and forth of like her saying really fucking mean things, and I was like, well, I'm coming anyway, and she was like, well, I'm not gonna see you, and I said, okay, well, I would like to see the rest of my family, because nobody lives in the same area anyway. Like my parents are divorced, and my grandmother lives out in the country, and so there's that. But she called me last week after, like, a day after one of these very mean conversations, and she apparently had an epiphany or something, and is like, well, I'm actually very proud of you, and I'm supportive of you, and if you need anything, let me know. Also, she's paying for my ticket now, which is nice, because I'm broke. But, like, it was a really weird turnaround, because it was so fast, I guess. I don't know, half of me wants to not trust that, because it seems so drastic as a turnaround, because she was completely opposite what she had been doing since October. So that was confusing, but I'm gonna take it. I'll take it. I mean, it's good, and she she actually gave me some good input on my middle name, which was nice of her. And I'm going to take my sister's middle name because she passed away about 7 years ago, and we both had gender-neutral middle names. And so I'm going to take her middle name. And yeah, so I like the sentiment there. Let's see. I think I'm done talking. I've talked for like 8 minutes now. I don't really know what else to say, except for I'm not sure what to expect for this coming week. And yeah, it should be interesting. And I will definitely post something afterwards, because it's kind of a monumental thing of seeing the folks for the first time in a year and a half. One more thing, and then I swear I'm done. I got my lab results back for whatever, and they said I was on my hormone levels are very low, which is okay with me. They said I could increase it, but I think I'm gonna stick with the low dose, because I'm okay with gradual changes. I'm not really in a hurry. So maybe one day, especially maybe one day after I get all this shit figured out with my folks, maybe I'll step it up a little bit. For now, I'm really okay with just that much. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and I will be back soon. Hopefully, if I survive. Okay. Bye.